You were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. Wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Even if it hurts, I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Okay, let's see. What's today? October. What about along about the 26th? Wednesday? No, Friday. New guitar. $30. So that's about my speed. I came on the internet and that does for me. Decent sound. It's not like I know how to play it that good or nothing. So anyway, let's see. So much going on. I wanted to make it clear. You know, I'm a constitutionalist, Christian constitutionalist. I'm a nationalist. I believe in the Constitution, the balanced budget, and the free market. It's not what's going on. And so the stock market's been volatility, huge volatility. You know, 300-400 point swings. They used to go that way more often, but since they've really been doing the got some warm herbal tea and some lemon, got some hot water boiling, and lemon honey and hot water. So anyway, well, I listen to Greg Manaroni. He's really pretty good at it. And he says, watch the bond market. So he's pretty much right. And they're basically the plunge protection team, and all the mental midgets doing mental acrobats are spending money illegally, defrauding the bond market to keep it up, and then the stocks. People run into stocks. And they keep the gold market down by derivatives and all the others, Bitcoin. So people run into stocks. And so, you know, anyway. So when you see the bond market burn off, sell off, then you know, then follow the stocks. The stocks will follow. So anyway, it's all BS. Fake, 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 and more fake. You know, it's funny, they don't talk about free market. They talk about capitalism. I call it crapitalism. It's really just rebranded socialism since 2001, but we've been over that. So, what's new that I should say? Pretty much new guitar, real happy about that. Reading my scriptures every day. And the scriptures, you read the book of Isaiah, I'll tell you, that's the point to get out of it. And it just really, that tells what's going on. That's a little harder for me to do, isn't it? What else we want to cover in today's video? That's pretty much it, really. Got a new guitar. I'm tickled pink. Really. Oh, let's see. The two-party system. Oh, man. What a failure that turned out to be. These folks are dangerous. So we've had the second grade trick where some kid picks up some doggy doo-doo, puts it in a brown paper bag, sticks it on the porch, lights it, rings the doorbell, and runs. I mean, basically the two parties are up to about second grade tricks. I expect food fights and, you know, sixth grade, you know, advanced stuff. They're extremely dangerous. They're trying to get up. Look, September 11th, I believe, was an inside job. So the one party's blowing up their own people so they could start a war to fake the market. You're right back at the same fake market point. The market's poised to correct. But they don't want free market. They want capitalism. That's code word for socialism. As they feed the corporations starting monopolized to take over the world. And, you read your New Testament, and it tells the rest of the story, or a good part of it. You got to read Isaiah. That tells you the positive side of that. A lot of positive stuff. So I don't want to be too negative on that. I don't want to go on too long, too. We're already going long a little bit. So let's see if we can wind this up a bit. So it's extremely volatile on the market, extremely dangerous with the political two-party system that the founder of the country, George Washington, one of the founders, really warned against the party system. And this is why. These boys and girls are acting like juveniles, man. And it could be dangerous. Just because you're on their side or one side or the other, and they're planning a stink bomb attack or civil unrest or to blow up their own building like Germany did, so they could start a war to cover up the bank system fraud and the failure in the market. Very dangerous time, so be vigilant. Do your savings. I was taught real young, 2 years supply of food. So get your supply, be next to some good friends, help each other, and practice charity. Even if you're a prophet, even if you, got the highest jobs in government or church or, all this. If you have not charity, then you're basically just sounding brass. So that's a kind of New Testament, really bad paraphrased in part. But practice charity, be nice to each other. And don't get caught up in the two-party system trying to beat each other up so they could be in charge. So, that's basically all I wanted to cover. It looks like an inside job. The stamps on the envelopes weren't even marked. It didn't go through the post office. The post office marks their stamps. As soon as your letter crosses their desk, tink. That way you don't use it again. It's not postmarked. Let's see. And none of the explosives were in plastic pipes. Done. No good. In other words, they're fake. More Hollywood props, basically. So, okay, what else are we covering? So watch the bond market. The stock market's all over the place, and remember, it's all fake. So, in fact, I think I've already mentioned it in the previous videos. The currency needs a reset. The market needs a reset. It's all a distraction. We need to audit and end the central bank and keep on message. Really ditch it. Keep the words down. We need to audit and end the central bank. It's a war bank and a blood currency. It ain't no coincidence that the century of central bank is a century of war. And they're trying to parlay their gambling, crap shooting business from hell into the world government. We just don't need it like that. And I'm very optimistic it ain't going to go like that for all of us. We don't have to take the mark of the beast and go in there. There's other options. Read the book of Isaiah. And it talks about some promises the Lord has made. And the Lord will make it clear. Basically, you got the controversy of Israel. And you got the Old Testament crew. The New World Government's trying to steal everybody's sovereignty. They're trying to steal Jerusalem's sovereignty too. Them people aren't all behind it. There's good and bad in most every group. So, at any rate, they're trying to steal our sovereignty and put us into this group and monopolize the world, a fascist movement, where if it were possible, you wouldn't be able to buy or sell unless you had the mark of the beast. Some. And it's a pretty sticky wicket. But read the book of Isaiah. And then you'll see maybe the light will come on in your head. And, so Isaiah says some will surname themselves Israel, and some will call themselves by the name of Jacob. But Isaiah goes on and says, but I, the Lord, will show you who Israel is. And you got to remember, too, more Isaiah and more Old Testament, that Ephraim has the birthright in the last days. And so it's basically cutting to the quick. It's Ephraim would be the New Testament crew. And I mentioned this in another video. And it's more the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and those Christians following and be kind of believing in and following the Christ and the United States Constitution. And you could call it the controversy of Israel. So you got a lot of people pushing for New World Government with the Antichrist, war, funny money. It's a big socialism conglomeration, really. They're trying to monopolize everything into a dictatorship and make it so basically a big fascist movement. So you couldn't buy nothing or sell nothing unless you took the mark of the beast. Well, on the other hand, there'll be more of a Christian movement, I believe, and the opposite of that in America, basically. So the thing to watch is the Fed, the Federal Reserve Bank. It's illegal. The Constitution basically states Congress is supposed to coin their currency out of silver and gold, and what the Federal Reserve has gotten all away from that, and they're basically doing the big socialist plan to move everybody into a socialist dictator, fake monarch BS. Anyway, that's what I said. So that's pretty deep enough. So anyway, that's about the end of today's video. Maybe I'll make another one in a week or so. Let's see if I can see this. Maybe I'll do it. Fire off the tune. Mona Lisa, and I've named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely? They have blamed you for that Mona Lisa. Strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this just your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been laid to your doorstep. They just lie there, and they die there.